Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today we do, as usual, a multiple time frame analysis for BTC and Ethereum. However, I'm also going to cover the scalping setups and on how to take the scalping setups while I'm sharing my scalping setups via Twitter. On the weekly time frame, extremely important levels 23,500 and 24,000 are extremely important support levels in the first place. That you have to note that 24,000, 23,500 levels are extremely important support levels. When it comes to the resistance level, we don't have any change. 32,000 is extremely important resistance level. So we got stuck based on a higher time frame between $24,000 and $32,000. One of my first video in the January that I said, as long as we're going to be staying above 17.5 and $18,000, highly likely we're going to see higher target levels. That the target levels, as I said, 30,000 followed by 32, and then all the way up to $36,000. Since then, once we broke 17.5 and $18,000, we saw massive pump in the market all the way that we reached target number one and plus $31,000. We saw over 75% pump in the market for the spot bags. However, that came with a confirmation based on a daily time frame. As soon as that we're going to cover in a minute, 19,200 and 19,500. That gave a bullish setup based on a daily time frame, and we had a trend change. Based on a daily time frame, 19,200 and 500 was extremely important, and as you can see in a single candle that we broke, since then we saw massive pump all the way up to 25,200 and 25,200 stuck on a higher time frame Fibonacci level. Based on a low and mid time frame, we had a dump V-shaped recovery. We cleared 30,000 followed by $31,000. So as you can see, based on a daily time frame, once we broke 19,200 and $500, we saw on the spot bag as well massive over 60% pump in the market with a current price action over 45% pump in the market. However, the daily time frame is heavily under the bull's control without losing based on a daily time frame. 25,100 and 200, as I said, it's extremely important also that confluence with the fib levels. However, if we're going to lose this level, that will create a panic in the market, but extremely important level for the support level for the daily time frame, and then other higher time frame levels, 23,800 is going to be very important and crucial. This is a must-hold level, 23,800 and $24,000. As soon as we're going to stay above this level, as I said, which is a previous minor consolidation based on a daily time frame, we are safe. And the first level, as I said, we have to keep an eye on is going to be $25,200 and $100. And without losing, as I said, at this level, the daily time frame is heavily under the bull's control. Moving on with an ETH analysis. If you're enjoying from the contents, don't forget to smash the like button. So based on a daily time frame, ETH is heavily under the bull's control, as I said. However, once we got a rejection right from 0.618, the golden pocket, we saw, as you can see, massive 8% dump in the market. However, we didn't reach to the daily, which is a higher time frame, the support yet. That was a target number one. But I'm expecting volatility in the market. We might see this type of price action, and you need to be careful around this area. We might take this high tomorrow, and then we might see a rejection, and that's going to be target number one, $1,755. As you can see, these are the previous levels. We cleared target number one, followed by target number two, all the way up to target number three. And then with the one condition that I said, if we're going to clear this level, which is at 2,100, 2,150, the next target is going to be 2,350, all the way up to this level was 2,550. However, the things are not looking good, and we had a trend change based on a lower as well as the mid time frame after we had 2,150 level. And as I said, I warned about the levels that you have to be aware of. These are the levels. And after we got rejection, retested it, 0.618, we saw decent dump in the market. And as I said, I'm expecting further dump in the coming days and weeks. So the target number one followed 1,700 and all the way up to $1,650 are going to be target number three. If you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market, and it only takes you 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Let's move on. Lower time frame scalping setups that I shared via Twitter. As I said, this is a BTC 15-minute time frame intraday, which is a scalping momentum and volatility support resistance levels. You can apply 5-minute to 15-minute time frame for your entrance. I was saying breakout and retest, I will look for 3-hour trade. So let's analyze this. As soon as I gave this setup where the price was at around $28,600, as you can see, we'll hide this to it. I gave these levels momentum and volatility resistance and then momentum and volatility support levels. So when the price was at around here, you can see massive breakout with the momentum. Highly likely it didn't allow us to enter into trade. But the next time when we had this retest, as you can see, this is a 15-minute time frame. However, if you're going to check based on a 5-minute time frame, you can see that was rejection. It didn't accept and it didn't stay above. And also we had the lower time frames heavily under the bear's control. And then these two candles provided an entry and we saw massive dump in the market. In the second tweet, as I'm saying, 3.2 trade, 10-minute time frame. Most might have missed this first move because it worked with a strong momentum. But as I said, we had a retest, and as you can see, that was entry level. And then stop losses, always you have to be aware of the stop loss, either with a slightly above the breakout, but in order to be safe, you can put it on the 2 to 3 candles, depends on the candle size, and 2 to 3 candles. And also, as you can see, that was a previous local support as well based on a minute time frame. After we saw based on a 5 and 10-minute time frames, bearish engulfing candles provided 2 5-minute candles, and we saw massive decline in the market. And that provided on its own, as you can see, 2.3R. This is another trade that based on a 15-minute time frame, scalping momentum and volatility SR levels, apply 5 to 15-minute time frame. Breakout and retest, looking for another 3R trade. So when I gave this signal, I saw already we are rejecting right from this important resistance, and also I provided M plus V support and then the resistance levels. So once we broke, again, it was a strong breakout, but under the 1 minute and then seconds chart, that provided an entry. However, most people have missed. It's not that easy to catch this type of move because you can see strong candle breakout followed by another strong candle. However, the retest was a perfect, if you're going to analyze the market, the retest was a perfect, that provided entry level at around here. And as a result, we had over 3.3R trade. So the update was another MVR support resistance flip and then 3.3R. So breakout, as I said, strong breakout, retested, and then we reached to target. So it's very important for the entry levels are clear. However, the stop levels might not be clear. You have to be careful. Even if you use the stop slightly below this candle, that provided on its own 2.5R trade. That's the minimum that you look for. However, you have to pay attention to these levels plus the rejection levels. So you have to use a decent stop loss. As I said, 1 to 2 candle below that, you're going to use it, the stop. But you have to pay previous support resistance levels, even though if you put it below this candle, that provided on its own 2.5R trade in 2 hours. So these are the scalping that you saw, and I share very often daily scalping levels on my Twitter account. If you're not following me, you can follow me. And also, this is what I'm going to teach during the masterclass. So moving on to BTC on the 4-hour time frame. Based on a 4-hour time frame, BTC is heavily under the bear's control. As I said in the last video, that highly likely that we're going to see a rejection right from here. And then, as I said, losing this level, retesting it, and that will give the target below, which is going to be $27,000, followed by all the way $26,000, followed by $25,200 are going to be extremely important. However, I'm expecting some sort of volatility because lower time frames are slightly showing some strength. We might see this type of price action, and again, rejection from here, that will give us the target number 1, $27,000, followed by $26,000, all the way up to this $25,200 levels. As long as you are in a swing trade and you are managing your risk, as soon as we take this low, local low, it is ideal. You can change your stop loss. 27,000, target number 1, target number 2, followed by target number 3. So these are the target levels. And we came to an end of this episode. I'm not going to cover 1 hour and 2 hour time frames. They're heavily under the bear's control. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.